What's going on, everyone? My name is Paris, and today we're back with another Wi-Fi battle. Today's against HoodlumScrafty, who is another great YouTuber. If you don't know who he is, I'm going to leave his link in the description. You should definitely go and check him out after this or before this video. You know, you should just do it right now. If you don't know who he is, just go. Just click on the link. Anyway, today we're going to have, of course, the Wi-Fi battle. This Hydreigon on my team is actually one sent in by a subscriber that has 5 or 6 perfect IVs. I think it was along those lines, as opposed to all my other Pokemon that either don't have perfect IVs or maybe have 1 or 2 at the most, or something like that. So it's, you know, I don't really do much IV breeding because I'm lazy and it takes time and effort and I'm lazy, so I don't do much of that. So it's a very nice Hydreigon. I got that all EV trained up and got the moves on it and everything, and it is just incredible. So I see he has a Tyranitar on his team, so we're just going to start this battle here. So I know he's going to lead with the Tyranitar because most people do when they have a Tyranitar on their team. They lead and do stealth rocks and all those horrible things, and they set up sandstorms, and it's gonna hurt my Pokemon. But you know, I do predict that he's gonna lead with this Tyranitar, so I lead with my Hydreigon there, the amazing Hydreigon, and it does let me set up a free substitute because I know that Tyranitar can't really do much to Hydreigon. You know, they've got Crunch, Earthquake, pretty much all the things that Hydreigon can just resist. So that's amazing. I get a free substitute in there. And of course I still get hit by the Sandstorm, which it doesn't really matter because I got those leftovers. Got that leftover heal in there, which is gonna pretty much cancel out the Sandstorm damage, which is, it's pretty cool. He's gonna take out his Tyranitar there, which I pretty much predicted there, and go into his Gastrodon. And Gastrodon's an interesting Pokemon. I haven't really seen that much to use in any competitive battling at all. So I'm just gonna go straight for the Dragon Pulse here, trying to do as much damage as possible, which does about half, so I was happy with that. I was like, yeah, you know, half is nice. Half is cool. I can take him on next turn. Of course, I get the leftovers there. Unfortunately, this thing also has leftovers, which is probably a decent thing to put on a Gastrodon. But he also doesn't get hurt by the Sandstorm because he's part ground. So that's pretty much gonna screw me over a little bit as I go for another Dragon Pulse. If he didn't, well, if he did get hurt by Sandstorm, or if he didn't have leftovers, that might have killed him. Maybe not. It was a little bit over what Sandstorm can do. But he does get the free Ice Beam there, and my substitute does fade, which kind of sucks. I would love to have had that a little bit longer. But this Gastrodon is not going to outspeed me. I know that for a fact. And I could pretty much easily take him on next turn if nothing were to occur, if no bullshittery was to happen. So he takes out his Gastrodon, probably wanted to keep it alive for a little bit longer. And he comes in with his Excadrill here. Now, Excadrill is not a very bulky Pokemon at all. And while Dragon may not be very effective against Steel, I think, is that how it works? Yeah, it's not very effective. It's gonna do a little bit of damage, but I was kind of hoping for a little bit more because this stab and all that great stuff. So I just go straight for the Fire Blast here because I know if it hit, it would definitely take it out. And I almost didn't have Fire Blast on it. I originally had Flash Cannon on this Hydreigon, but then, you know, to counter fairies and things like that. But I was just like, nah, I'll put Fire Blast instead. It's better. It's probably better for a Hydreigon. And yeah, that does end up saving me a bit there, so I'm glad I did that. He goes for a Rock Slide, which doesn't do all that much damage, which I was kind of happy about. I do get to keep my Hydreigon in here for a little bit longer. This thing is an absolute monster of a thing. It is crazy strong, and I love it. So he goes into Nifty, his Scrafty, his mascot Pokemon. So I'm just like, get the fuck out of there, Hydreigon. You're not going to stay in there and take a fighting type move. I don't want that to happen. And I go into my Persephone here, my Gengar. It's a Gengar versus Scrafty showdown. What's going to happen? He's going to go for the Dragon Dance, predicting that I was going to switch out, which is a good play by him. He gets his speed boost, he gets his attack boost. Now, I didn't know if he's going to outspeed, because Scrafty isn't all that fast, but he ends up outspeeding, and unfortunately, once again, Persephone the Gengar doesn't do much in this battle, which, it kind of sucks. It does get completely destroyed by that Scrafty's Crunch. It had no chance, and that's a sad tale. It's a sad tale. So I go into my Talonflame, because I know I can outspeed this thing. However, I did forget about the Stealth Rocks there. I was like, fuck, I've done half damage, no. And he goes into his Gastrodon to take the hit for the Scrafty. And, you know, if I do want to keep this Talonflame alive because I see he has a Mega Alakazam, or not a Mega Alakazam. Well, that's a spoiler alert, sorry. He has an Alakazam on his team, which is incredibly speedy. He has a Scrafty on his team, which can Dragon Dance. I do want to keep this Talonflame alive because it allows me to do Priority Brave Bird and just wreck everything. So he goes into his Tyranitar here, which my Talonflame can't really do anything about, and he gets to set up a Sandstorm again, which does not make me a happy camper at all. So I'm gonna have to get the fuck out of there right now before we get wrecked by that Tyranitar. I'm gonna go into my Dozer because, as as we know, Rhyperior is obviously superior to Tyranitar, as we'll be able to see right here. We got the bulk. Unfortunately, my defense falls, which really sucks. And Tyranitar goes for the Earthquake here. I'm like, fucking yeah, I got Solid Rock. Solid Rock lets me hold on, and I'm going to show him exactly how you do Earthquakes. That's exactly how you do Earthquakes. Apart from the fact that it had a Focus Sash. That really sucked. I did not expect the Tyranitar to have a Focus Sash. It may just be me, but I really didn't see that coming. So, unfortunately, Rhyperior, it could have taken that out, but it was not to be. It was not to be. So I'm going to go to my Blastoise here, and this is my Rapid Spinner and also my Mega of the team. So while this Tyranitar has next to no health, I was kind of hoping I'd be able to outspeed it if I was a Mega Blastoise, but, you know, they're both relatively slow Pokemon. I was kind of hoping I could outspeed and just get the Rapid Spin off, get the Stealth Rocks out of there, and take out the Tyranitar without taking the hits. Unfortunately, it was not to be, and I take a Crunch there, which takes out a good chunk of my health, and I don't really have anything to restore my health with, so I do get the Rapid Spin off. It is able to take out the Tyranitar because it only has 1 health point left. So the Stealth Rocks are gone, the Tyranitar is gone. I'm very happy about that. And I've just got my Mega Blastoise just hanging around there with about half health left. So we can't really take any more hits. And out comes the Alakazam, which I spoiled earlier is a Mega Alakazam, as you can see right here. Out the Mega Alakazam comes. And I know I can't really do anything to this. If I switched into anything, it would probably just die, because Mega Alakazam's special attack is so incredibly high. It could probably destroy anything, except it's really brittle. As you can see, it is going to play a part in the battle later on. As my Blastoise goes down. No, Mega Blastoise. I'm sorry. The Sandstorm goes away, which is nice because I don't think I have any ground types in my team. Do I? Oh yeah, I have Rhyperior. Whoops. Anyway, I'm going to come into my Talonflame. Just go straight for the Brave Bird because I do not want to fuck around with this Mega Alakazam. I just want to take this out right now. And there it goes. Alakazam, it is so fragile. It is like glass. It will shatter on impact. And I thought I'd be able to survive the recoil, but the Life Orb ends up fucking me over, and Talonflame is down, which is gonna mess me up a bit later on because I really wanted to keep this thing alive to be able to take on the Scrafty with the Dragon Dances and all that horrible stuff. But I go into my Rotom here, and he takes us Base God, the Scizor, and he goes for Bullet Punch, which does not do very much damage at all. I was kind of thinking that he maybe misclicked at the first turn, but I really don't think he had anything else to attack me with. I have no idea because he seemed to just want to go for Bullet Punch over and over again. I did paralyze it because I wanted to like always be faster, even though I know Scizor isn't really that fast. I kind of forgot. I thought it was like a speedy Pokemon, but it's really not. The Base God ends up getting paralyzed on that turn, so I get a free Hydro Pump, except no, I don't because it misses. And I was like, okay, alright, you know, Hydro Pump misses sometimes. That's fine. You get for another Bullet Punch there. It's kind of just a back and forth thing here. Hydro Pump misses again. I was like, wow, okay, this is kind of crappy. Okay, I'll take him out the next turn then. Nope, Hydro Pump misses once again. I was like, you know what? Fuck this. I'll just do a Volt Switch. That doesn't miss, right? So I go for the Volt Switch. And for some reason I have a magnet on this Rotom, probably because I don't have any other items to put on it. I have no idea what to put on it. So the magnet ends up boosting my electric type moves, which is probably what led to this Scizor dying to that Volt Switch. I was like, seriously, Hydro Pump misses 3 times in a row? 80 accuracy, 85 accuracy, my ass, that's stupid. It shouldn't be happening. I bring out my Hydreigon again, get the leftovers recovery a little bit, and this is where it gets, this is where I get fucked over a little bit. So he brings out his nifty, I think I'm down to 2 Pokemon? I just go for the, strongest attacking move I think I had. I could have went for Fire Blast here, but I didn't want to miss it all. I want to do as much damage as I possibly could, and this is when I knew I was pretty much fucked. At this point, he has +1 to speed, +1 to attack. He can absolutely wreck anything on my team, and now he can also outspeed. So poor Hydreigon is going to go down to a Drain Punch from this Scrafty, and Rotom is not going to be able to stand much of a chance either, which really sucks. So it was a close match. It was a very close match. If my Talonflame was still alive, I probably could have won that, but, you know, I had to take out the Mega Alakazam. I had to take it out. So my Rotom goes down to the Crunch, unfortunately, and that is the end of Rotom. And that is also the end of the battle, so GG Callum, GG HoodlumScrafty. It was a good game. It was a good game. I can't believe I fucking lost to a Scrafty, though. Like, seriously? Come on. I'm kidding. So I'm going to thank you all very much for watching for now. You know, like, subscribe, all that great stuff that I won't patronize you by saying again. And I will see you guys in the next episode of whatever, this Wi-Fi thing. Yeah. Or maybe something else. Depends on what I upload first.